Yaoundé est une poubelle
Yaoundé is a dustbin.
entière. Le gouvernement du Cameroun n'arrive pas à gérer les ordures. Vous voulez
The government of Cameroon are not able to manage waste.
qu'on parle de quoi? On parle d'incapacité, ils ne sont pas fous. Vous voulez
What do you want us to talk about? Of incompetency? But they are not stupid.
qu'on parle de quoi? C'est de l'incompétence. Regardez la question des ordures. Ne prenons pas un autre exemple. Nous
It is simply incompetency. Let's take the case of waste. Let's not go too far.
vivons à Yaoundé. Regardez à quoi ressemble Yaoundé. Vous savez,
We live in Yaoundé. Look at what Yaoundé presents as atmosphere.
mon grand-père a me dit, Akon, on peut être pauvre mais propre. C'est ça.
My grandfather used to tell me, Akon, we can be broke, but clean.
Vraiment, regardez Yaoundé. C'est-à-dire que si vous enlevez toutes les ordures qu'il y a à Yaoundé, les routes sont balayées, tout est propre, il y a l'éclairage public, Yaoundé n'est pas une laide de ville. Pas du tout.
Indeed, look at Yaoundé. If you were to clean the highways from the garbages and repaint the road, you'll see that Yaoundé is not that ugly. It's a very beautiful town.
Nous n'aurons pas si honte quand on va dans les pays à côté. Mais comment vous avez un gouvernement
We will not be this much ashamed when we travel abroad. But how can we explain that we have a government?
des gens si beaux, si intelligents? Vous avez une communauté urbaine, vraiment avec des gens extrêmement forts, des ingénieurs qui ont appris tous les métiers du ciel et de la terre et de la nuit.
People who are well-ended, a city council with refined minds who have made great studies on urban planning, and we still have a city like Yaoundé.
Ils sont dans l'incapacité à gérer les ordures. Vous voulez qu'on parle de quoi? Et donc quand on me
They are incapacitated in waste management.
demande quelles sont les urgences, on les connaît. Maintenant, si vous me demandez en tant que
So when you ask me what are the hotcakes on Biya's table, we all know them.
petite universitaire qui n'a rien à faire, qui bavarde au quartier pour rien, de dire quelles sont les priorités, on les connaît. Il faut à tout prix balayer ce gouvernement. Demain.
So, but when you ask a university don like me, who has nothing to do, who is just making noise around, what is to be done right now, I will tell you, let the cabinet be stripped entirely today.
Pas demain, aujourd'hui. Si on peut, qu'est-ce qui empêche de faire un décret dimanche soir?
Not tomorrow, today. By the way, what stops the president from signing a decree on Sunday evening?
Qu'on enlève ce gouvernement aujourd'hui. D'abord parce que il y a des gens là qui ont des visages. Non, pas tout le monde. Il y a quelques visages intelligents là et des gens.
Let's remove the government. Not the entire government, of course. There are some individual faces that deserve our respect, and that individually we do have some respect for them.
Essaie de faire des choses dans un contexte très difficile, mais il y a des têtes là qui seules donnent la famine aux Camerounais. J'aurais pu demander 5 noms. Non, je ne vais pas donner des 5 noms parce que vous les connaissez. En tout cas,
But there are some that just by looking at them, they gave headache to Cameroonian. I will have asked for 5 names. No, I won't give you those 5 names. We all have our internal evaluation sheet for each of them.
chaque Camerounais a sa liste. Vous savez que chaque Camerounais a son équipe nationale avec son numéro 9 jusqu'à son gardien. Il y a des gens là qu'il faut enlever. Lui-même, le président de la République a indexé des secteurs. Lui-même, personne ne lui a dit qu'il a indexé des secteurs qui ne marchent pas. Donc nous savons que ce gouvernement n'a pas atteint les objectifs. Et j'étais très gêné. Vous savez, Ernest Obama est très intelligent. Hein? Mon cadet qui est à côté de lui aussi très brillant. Mais ils sont dans le dilatoire. Parce que quand ils vous disent qu'il ne faut pas évaluer le... Vous savez, on dit souvent les 100 premiers jours. Dans toutes les...
So Ernest Obama is very intelligent. He is moving his interests, his economic interests, and exposing the rest of his people. He is into scapegoatism. He just wants to benefit from the situation. And I think it's a case of his brother by the corner. Brothers and sisters, this week, after Biya's reception of the Indomitable Lionesses at the Unity Palace on August the 22nd, 2026, Cameroonians are caught between those who were excited to reconnect with the president of the Republic, and those who think that the country is not properly managed. Neither the president nor the minister is actually working for the interests of Cameroonians, and that we can be poor but clean. Taking example of poor waste disposal at the political capital of the country, Yaoundé, and wondering how Cameroonians can pride themselves in such an environment. This Sunday, August 23rd, was a political debate day as usual, and on so many platforms, analysts drawn from all walks of life gather to share their thoughts on how the country is faring. On Actuality One of Ernest Obama, who is a fervent supporter of the 1982 regime, was faced with Dr. Richard Macon, who is a fierce critic on the program of Armand Okola, Le Grand Oral. And on a sister media, Canada International, on the program Canal Press, Stéphane Mononga was almost questioning the same thought, but his way forward was quite different, less sensational, but more thought-wise. And so, these two different stages, two very different temperaments, but one question burning on everyone's lip in Cameroon: should we simply sweep this government away as one of the burning issues on Mr. Biya's table? On one side, on Actuality One's Le Grand Oral, Richard Macon didn't mince his word. On the other, on Canada's Canal Press, Stéphane Monunga chose a different path, one of structural accountability rather than pure outstretch. Today, Mayor Siri puts these two visions together, side by side, weighs them, and leaves you, the sovereign people, to judge. What Macron said on the Actuality One set, Richard Macron made a radical call. In his view, this government must be swept away at any cost. Strong language that spread across social media was shared, debated, and drew both applause from some and visible discomfort from others, notably around the figure of Ernest Obama. And that is where it gets interesting, because among the comments that follow, one line sums it up all: you can be poor, but you can be clean. A simple phrase, but one that cuts deep. It is not poverty people are holding against in this country. It is the mess nobody wants to own, the trash nobody picks up, the responsibility nobody takes. What Monunga said and why it goes deeper. But a few kilometers away, on the Canada Press set, Stéphane Monunga refused the easy comfort of anger alone. He asks a harder question: who is really trashing Cameroon's image? His answer is unambiguous. It wasn't whistleblower who invented the piles of garbage we see on our screens. It was a whistleblower who spent nearly 1,800 billions CFA franc on dams since 2009, while electricity still doesn't reach our homes. It was a whistleblower who set a minimum wage of 40,000 francs, while the country piles up debt and the people grow poorer. No. The problem, says Monunga, is the people who governs us. And when we go after whistleblower instead of those actually responsible, we are attacking scapegoats. We treat the symptoms while protecting the disease. And then there is a line worth sitting with. Monungas remind us that Umyobe passed and Cameroon remain. Aijo passed and Cameroon remain. In other words, men pass, regime pass, but the nation endures. It is a humbling reminder to anyone today who confuses their own political survival with the future of the country. Here at Cameroon Wahala, we have been tracking this exact logic for months. Our previous 640 editions show it. The president's prolonged absence, the reshuffled at the top of the military, the Fudos case, the gold trafficking scandal that cost the country nearly 2,000 billion francs between 2021 and 2025. This isn't a series of isolated incidents. It is one single disease of governance, wearing a different face every week. So, is Macron wrong to want to sweep things away? No, that anger is legitimate. But Monunga is right to press further. Sweep away what exactly and who? If you sweep away one man without sweeping away the system that produced him, you will repeat the same cycle in 5 years, in 10 years, with a different name, in the same chair. Water, electricity, jobs, these are not accidents of nature. They are governance choices made by people who have a name, a title, a responsibility, and that responsibility is what needs to be named, documented, and demanded. That is exactly the work we do here, week after week, with rigor. A word to you, our community, our loyal community, those of you who have followed us for months, who have watched more than 600 of all our outing on social media, you know what that represents. Hours of verification, cross-checking sources, patience so that we never hand you a rumor, only an analysis we can defend. We do this work for you because you deserve serious information, not sensationalism. Many of you live through Omniobe from a distance, live through Aijo, watch decades of Cameroonian history unfold. You know better than anyone that words matter, that memory matters, and that it is informed citizens, not silent ones, who move the needle. That is why your support isn't a symbolic gesture. Every share of this video, every subscription, every membership you join is one more step towards a Cameroon where information flows freely, where truth no longer depends on one man's goodwill. What you do by sharing this analysis has a real impact. It is a neighbor, a cousin, a friend who will better understand what is really at stake in this country and who will in turn act as an informed citizen rather than a resigned spectator. So if this content spoke to you, subscribe, hit the bell, share it with those around you, and if you are able, join our membership. It is because of you that Cameroon Wahala can keep doing this work, unfiltered, uncompromised. Thanks to our sponsors, to those who trust our brand. Men will pass, Cameroon will remain. But what we make of it, my friends, depends on us today and now. I am Cyril the Mayor, and you have just listened to Cameroon Wahala on Filter African Political News. See you very soon.
Whether you run a shop, a pharmacy, a restaurant, a distribution company, a manufacturing business, an NGO, or a professional service firm, your business has the same fundamental problem. You need to know what's happening on ground. How much are you making? How much are you really making, selling? Who owes you? Where is your money going to? What's happening in your stock? Are your expenses under control? And when it comes to accounting, you need more than generic software. You need accounting that understands order. Solarite is built around the OADA accounting framework, connecting your daily business transactions to your accounting and financial reporting. From sales and invoicing to purchases and inventory, cash and banking, bank reconciliation, expenses, payroll, and financial reporting. Your business information works together in one platform. And now you can interact with your business information using AI. Ask in English or French, how did you perform this month? How did you? Who owes you money? What are your best-selling products? Get the information you need to make better decisions. Whether you are an entrepreneur, checking your business from your phone at the comfort of your home or even abroad, an accountant managing books, or a CEO demanding visibility and control, Solarite is built for you. Solarite, OADA accounting, business management, intelligent insights. One platform for running your business better. Visit solariteonline.com for more details.
Hello,